YouTube, REE-ZON, coming at you once again, 2 times in one day. How you like that? I'm on lunch break right now, about to get back to work, but before I do that, I figured I'd come through with the promise of what I said I would, a video with my updated entire Wii U collection. Now, before I get into this, I want to let you guys know that I do have a couple digital copies on my hard drive. Those I will mention. I obviously don't have anything physical to show you, but one of them is a downloadable content, but it's such a vast and packed downloadable content that it really does constitute it as its own unique game. So that's why I'm adding that as part of my collection. And the other one is just a straight up game that I downloaded instead of from the eShop instead of going to buy the physical copy. So I will start with those two first. First, the downloadable content that constitutes as its own unique game is none other than Super Luigi U. That is a downloadable content for New Super Mario Bros. U, but it is all 80 plus levels, completely remixed and redesigned for Luigi's strengths and weaknesses, and new time limits and all that, and new locations for the star coins. It's all a brand new game. It just uses the same engine basically, but it's awesome, super challenging. Never really got through the whole thing. Got to go back and do that actually now that I think about it. But it's really good, man. And the other one is Resident Evil Revelations. That one I downloaded through the eShop. When it was around Halloween, they had a sale on all the scary games like ZombiU, Resident Evil Revelations was in there. Now, you all know I got ZombiU, so I was like, man, let me check out Resident Evil Revelations. Man, I played the demo of the 3DS one, really liked it. I can only imagine it would be much better given an HD treatment and brought to the console. And with the Wii U gamepad, what can go wrong? So I downloaded it, and I must say I was very pleased with Resident Evil Revelations. I'm very far into that one. I believe I'm somewhere near the end. The last time I played. Got to go back and finish it up. It's just that I got such a backlog of games to play, man. I'm never playing the same thing over and over. I'm playing multiple games at once. But those are the 2 downloadable titles I have: New Super Luigi U and Resident Evil Revelations. So that's 2. Now we go on to the physical games, and we're just gonna go through them. I'm gonna show you the case, talk a little bit about it, not too much, and that'll be the formula. So we start off with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. This is an RPG of epic proportions in the sense of the world being so huge, so interconnected. The online play is amazing. You can play with up to 3 other people on Nintendo Network. And also cross-platform play with the 3DS version of the same game. It's epic, it's huge, there's so much content. It is kind of hard to learn at first for someone new to the franchise such as myself. It took me a while. I actually had to go on Miiverse and tell people, hey, somebody hook up with me, teach me how to play, because I'm new at this. But once you get into it, it is really fun. It's very difficult, very challenging, especially if you go playing the game, the single-player campaign on your own, trying to capture some of these beasts. It's like, yo, you need other people to hook up with online to do it, Also, I don't like really the way the online works in the sense of how you meet with people and how you set up games. It's too, it's instead of like just hooking up and finding a random match or something like that and giving you 3 people to play with, you gotta go to this hub. You gotta go to this online port, and there hopefully somebody comes in, and then hopefully you guys sign up for the same quest. I really don't like the way they did that. I've had this game almost a year now, and I've played it online once. I would love to play it more, but it's just so clunky how to get online with this game, and I really don't understand why. But the game itself, the graphics, the controls, the customization, and the content is awesome. And this is the definite must-have for Wii U owners. And for anybody who says, oh, whatever happened to Capcom? How come they suck so bad now? They do, but this is one of their shining examples of how to do things right. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Next, the best horror survival game, I would venture to say ever, if not second best behind the best horror survival game of all time. And I know Resident Evil fans would be like the original Resident Evil 1 and 2, right? No, sorry. Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem is far better than Resident Evil 1 and 2. That's not a slam on Resident Evil 1 and 2. Those are great games. They just don't compare with the horror survival aspect of Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. And I would put right up there with that game, ZombiU. Launch title, third-party exclusive for the Nintendo Wii U. In London, the zombie apocalypse has hit, and you are a nameless, well, not nameless, they tell you your name, but it's different every time. You are just a survivor who was woken up in the midst of this tragedy, zombies all over the streets. You are the only person that you know of alive, and you're trying to salvage and survive for your very life. Horrifying, gripping, intense from beginning to end, and still the best Nintendo Wii U gamepad integration seen thus far. An amazing title. Definite must-have for Wii U owners unless you don't like horror survival games because you're scared of them, or you don't like the slow, methodical pacing of them. If you have any of those two characteristics, you may not like this game. Anybody else? This is a must-have. That's number 3. I'm sorry, that's number 4. Next, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. You know, it's your typical Call of Duty game of that year, of that time. I think it runs the best on Wii U, better than it did on PS3 and 360, and the added advantage of the gamepad is just immeasurably valuable in the sense that, man, me and my wife we put 180 hours, I think, into this game, last time I checked. All going online doing the multiplayer, and she's able to have her own dedicated HD screen there on the gamepad. I'm able to have my own dedicated screen on the big TV, but we're both going online together playing against people all over the world. Instead of having to split our screen like you would on a PS3 or 360 or PS4 or Xbox One. So it runs the best on the Wii U. It really is graphically slightly superior to the other consoles. I mean, it's a port, so you're not going to see much of a difference. Multiple control options. Wiimote and nunchuck is my preferred method of play. If not, I play with the classic controller. You know, it's Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the Wii U, man. You can't go wrong. Next, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. This game is a beast. Very difficult, very challenging if you want to go and unlock all the characters and you know, complete all the tracks and cups, but it's worth it. It's super fun. It's got online play. I never really got to play it with anybody because by the time I got the game, you know, the game had been old and nobody really goes online to play it anymore. But all the characters here from Sega represented faithfully. All those your Sega old school characters that you love, and stages and worlds from around the Sega universe, like Golden Axe. You got Golden Axe, you got Super Monkey Ball, you got so many, man. Off the top of my head, I go blank right now, but you got Sonic-inspired levels. I mean, it's awesome. And the fact that the carts transform from planes to boats to carts on the fly, and the tracks change as you race, and the graphics, man, it is crystal clear. 1080p, it's beautiful. I mean, it's just a great kart racer, and it really gave the Mario Kart series a slap in the face, like, wake up, you need to innovate and get better, or this is going to be the new king. Now, we all saw what happened. Mario Kart 8 looks freaking phenomenal, but hey, competition is good, man. Next, Assassin's Creed 3. Just a port of the Assassin's Creed 3 that came out on PS3 and 360. Again, I think looks crisper and cleaner with less frame rate problems on the Wii U. Has off-screen play on the gamepad. If you want to play while your wife or your friend or whoever watches your TV, you can do that. Everything is here. The multiplayer, which always sucked in Assassin's Creed. The game itself and the story is amazing. I love the whole George Washington storyline. You know, the British and the colonies and all that. It's awesome, and I'm actually gonna go back and start playing this as soon as I get done with Assassin's Creed 4. Great game. Next, oh man, this is an exclusive gem. Wonderful 101. One of the best action games I have played probably in my gaming life, and that's a long time. Beautifully vibrant as far as the colors and the art design go. Frantic, chaotic action. Great Wii U gamepad integration to, you know, draw the different Unite Morph powers. And it's just frantic. And the story is so much deeper than you ever thought it would be. Such a great story, a great ride, and an ultra challenging action game. Exclusive to Nintendo Wii U. Next, another exclusive that I had a lot of fun with and I thoroughly enjoyed. Lego City Undercover. Man, this is the best. I mean, now the Lego City or the Lego Movie game might top this. I don't know. I gotta check it out. But this was, when it came out, the best Lego game that had ever been created because it was the first one that was done without a movie license tie-in and had a vast open world to explore. Dozens and dozens of hours worth of content in here, unlockables, secrets, disguises, and it's just awesome, man. Picture Grand Theft Auto with a quirky sense of humor and none of the violence, and it's great, man. Next. New Super Mario Bros. U, standard 2D action platformer. Standard 2D platformer. Actually, the definitive, basically, model for a 2D platformer is right here in New Super Mario Bros. U. It's awesome, man. It's it's Mario 2D old school style, 4-player frantic action at the same time on screen. Can't go wrong, man. Next, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, the HD remake we had all been waiting for from the classic GameCube beast. An amazing game. This game is one of the prettiest games, not just on Wii U, but on consoles in general in this generation, because it looks like you're playing a Pixar movie. It is that clear, it is that beautiful, it is that colorful, that vibrant. The story is Zelda, so it's amazing, it's always engrossing, and I'm just getting lost in this game. Loving it, man. More than I did on the GameCube. On the GameCube, I actually lost interest and didn't complete it. Now I'm actually a lot further than I was on the GameCube, and I'm loving it, man. I can barely put it down. Next, Pikmin 3. Real-time strategy genre. The third installment in the franchise. The latest masterpiece from Shigeru Miyamoto, who is the man. And this game is awesome, man. I've never been a Pikmin fan. I picked it up against my usual taste and preferences and ended up falling in love with this, man. Every time I played this game, it was an hour and a half to 2 hour sessions at a time. You could never just pick this game up and play it for a few minutes. Give me just 1 second. Alright. Next, Sonic Lost World. The best 3D Sonic game I have played in a long time. And a great exclusive for the Nintendo Wii U. Perfect mix of 3D and classic 2D action, blended beautifully with the Nintendo Mario Galaxy team's little Nintendo touch and flair in there with the music and the level design. This is a Sonic for the ages, man. Really like it. 007 Legends. Typical first-person shooter, not horrible, not great, just somewhere in the middle, but it's worth having if you're a Bond fan, 007 fan like myself. All the classic Bond moments throughout the franchise are playable here through one player, and then it's got a multiplayer online mode, kind of like Call of Duty. Next, Call of Duty Ghosts, the latest Call of Duty release in the long, tedious franchise, but it is a very worthy one. It's very good. They changed up some of the conventions of the multiplayer, such as the class system and all that. Great maps online as far as I'm concerned. Really engrossing first player campaign, which is not usually the story with the Call of Duty games. So, you know, it's definitely must have, and I picked it up. Batman Arkham Origins. Excuse me, give me 1 second, there we go. Batman Arkham Origins. Latest in the Arkham series, the third one in the trilogy, and it's actually a prequel to the other two. And this is by far, in my opinion, the better Batman game out of the three. They're all awesome, but this one is the best one. It's darker, he's more aggressive, he's got more moves, more gadgets, and it has a great story, man, so you cannot beat it. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. My favorite Assassin's Creed game of all time is this one right here. Assassin's Creed in the world of pirates. Basically Grand Theft Auto on the high seas, open exploration, amazing environments. It's just an incredible game, man. You really got to play it to believe it. And with the Wii U gamepad, it's even better than ever. And last but not least, Super Mario 3D World. This is, in my opinion, and many gamers' opinions, 2013's game of the year. Over everything else that came out, over The Last of Us, over BioShock, this is it, man. This is an amazing 3D action-adventure platformer that can be played 4-player co-op, all on the screen, all at the same time, and work flawlessly. And the graphics are to die for. The level design and the platforming is amazing. Nothing else need be said, man. So there you go, man. That's my collection. A quick rundown. We've got Super Mario 3D World, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, Arkham Origins, Batman, Call of Duty Ghosts, 007 Legends, Sonic Lost World, Pikmin 3, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, New Super Mario Bros. U, Lego City Undercover, The Wonderful 101, Assassin's Creed 3, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, ZombiU, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, New Super Luigi U, and Resident Evil Revelations, man. Hope you guys have enjoyed that video. Sorry the camera work wasn't all that great, but you know what it is, man. This is Reezonoticz coming at you. Hope you've enjoyed it. Comment, subscribe, rate, do what you want to do, man. God bless y'all. Stay gaming.